This video contains a truth that has changed the lives of many people. If you are having health problems and have ever felt stuck, please subscribe to the channel and leave a comment in the comment section so we can share useful knowledge together. Have you ever found yourself hesitating before stepping into the shower? Or maybe you've caught your toe on the corner of a rug that's been in your home for decades. You tell yourself, I've walked past this thing 1,000 times. I know where everything is. But deep down, you also know it only takes one wrong step, one little slip, and suddenly everything changes. You're not alone in feeling that way. Every year, millions of older adults are treated for fall-related injuries, many of them happening right at home, right where we're supposed to feel the safest. The truth is, our homes hold a few hidden dangers that most of us never think about until it's too late. But here's the good news: you can make your home safer, and it doesn't take a complete remodel or spending thousands of dollars. In fact, a few small changes can make a huge difference. In this video, we're going to walk through the top 5 hidden hazards that cause falls in seniors and more. Importantly, how you can fix them easily and quickly. Think of it like giving your home a tune-up, so you can keep doing what you love, feeling confident every step of the way. And as we go along, if you've got a health issue or home challenge you're facing, drop it in the comments. Whether it's arthritis, poor vision, or recovering from a fall, you're not alone, and we'd love to offer support and advice. Alright, let's take a look around your home, starting with one of the biggest culprits. Let's talk about rugs. Those cozy little rugs in your hallway or under the coffee table may look harmless, but they're sneakier than they seem. I've treated more patients than I can count who tripped over a rug edge or slipped on a runner that slid out from under their feet. It's quick, it's unexpected, and the injuries? They're often serious: broken hips, wrists, even head injuries. But here's the fix: get rid of throw rugs entirely, or at the very least, secure them. Use non-slip pads underneath. Make sure nothing's curling up at the corners. And if a rug won't stay put no matter what, it's time to say goodbye. Your safety is worth more than that vintage pattern or the memory tied to it. Trust me, walking on bare floors is a lot better than lying in a hospital bed. Now, let's step into the bathroom. This next one hits close to home, literally and figuratively. The bathroom is the most common place where falls happen. Wet floors, slippery tubs, tight spaces. It's a perfect storm. And yet, we often don't think twice about hopping into the shower like we're still 25. Here's a story that might sound familiar. One of my patients, a spry 72-year-old who played pickleball twice a week, slipped while reaching for her towel. She broke her tailbone. Recovery took months, and that fall knocked the confidence right out of her. Here's what I told her and what I'll tell you. 2. Grab bars are your best friend. Install them next to the toilet and inside the shower. Not only do they give you something solid to hold onto, they also provide peace of mind. And while you're at it, invest in a non-slip mat for the shower floor. The little suction cups underneath those mats might not look like much, but they're a lifesaver. You might also consider a shower chair. I know some people feel like using a chair makes them look weak, but I see it differently. To me, it says you're smart, prepared, and not taking unnecessary risks. Being careful isn't the same as giving up, it's giving yourself the freedom to keep going. Let's not forget about the lighting. Bathrooms with dim or yellow lighting can be just as risky. If you're fumbling for the light switch or squinting to see the faucet handles, that's a red flag. Upgrade to brighter LED lights and think about adding motion sensor night lights, especially if you tend to wake up in the middle of the night. That soft glow guiding your way can be the difference between a safe trip to the bathroom and a fall in the dark. We're just getting started, and already, you're seeing how a few thoughtful tweaks can drastically reduce your fall risk without changing your lifestyle, your independence, or your dignity. And remember, this isn't about fear. It's about freedom. Freedom to move through your home without worrying if the next step is going to cost you weeks of pain. Freedom to wake up in the morning and get dressed without dreading that slippery floor. Freedom to live with confidence, not caution. Now, before we continue on to the next hidden hazard, I want to hear from you. Have you had a fall scare? Have you made a change in your home that really helped? Drop a comment below. I'd love to know what's working for you and what concerns are on your mind. Let's keep walking through the house together. because there's something else just ahead that might surprise you. Just past that bathroom door, we step into another surprisingly risky part of the house: your stairs. Whether you have just a few steps leading to the porch, or a full flight going to a second level or basement, stairs can be one of the biggest sources of fear and frustration as we age. Now, I know a lot of folks take pride in being able to use the stairs. "I don't need a handrail," they say. "I've been going up and down these steps for 40 years. But here's the truth. It's not about what you used to do, it's about making sure you can keep doing it safely. I had a gentleman patient, 84 years old, a retired mechanic, strong guy, still did most of his own home repairs. One evening, he missed just one step on his back porch, landed hard on the concrete, and fractured his pelvis. He told me later, "I never even saw it coming. The light was bad, and there was no railing to grab." That's all it takes. One misjudged step. That's why I always say, every staircase, every time, install sturdy handrails on both sides if you can. Don't rely on the wall. Don't trust your balance alone. And make sure the rail isn't just decorative. It should be solid, comfortable to grip, and extend all the way from top to bottom. And lighting, don't overlook the lighting. Stairs need to be well lit, even if you only use them during the day. Install a light switch at both the top and bottom of the stairs. Better yet, use motion-activated lights so you're never fumbling in the dark. If there's a bulb that's been out for months, don't put it off any longer, fix it today. Let's keep walking together, because I want to take you into another room that's often the heart of the home, and the source of a lot of falls: the kitchen. Now, you might not expect this one. The kitchen doesn't get as slippery as the bathroom, and it doesn't have steps like the stairs. But here's what makes the kitchen tricky. We move quickly in the kitchen. We're reaching, bending, turning around with something hot or heavy in our hands. And if there's clutter, poor lighting, or badly placed appliances, it becomes a hazard zone real fast. Let me ask you something. Have you ever reached up for a pot or a dish and felt like you were overextending yourself, just barely staying balanced? Or maybe you've climbed up onto a little stool or chair to grab something from a high shelf. It's tempting, we all do it, but that simple act can cause a life-changing injury in seconds. Here's what you can do instead. Start by reorganizing your kitchen so that the things you use most often are within easy reach. Waist level is ideal. That means your favorite mugs, plates, cooking utensils, or spices shouldn't be on the top shelf of a cabinet. Pull them down to the middle. And those step stools, toss the unstable ones. If you must use one, get a step stool with a rail, wide steps, and rubber feet. Even better, ask for help. I know asking can be hard, but your safety is always worth more than your pride. Another thing, keep the floors clear. It's easy for kitchen mats, dropped utensils, or even a rogue onion peel to become slipping hazards. Clean as you go, and make it a habit to skim the floor before moving around. Non-slip kitchen mats near the sink or stove are fine as long as they stay flat and secure. And just like in the bathroom and on the stairs, lighting matters. Natural light is great during the day, but don't depend on it alone. Make sure your kitchen is bright enough in the evenings too, especially over work areas like the stove and counters. If you're using under-cabinet lights, keep those bulbs fresh and bright. Here's something else that can help. Wear supportive, non-slip shoes in the house, especially in the kitchen. Bare feet and socks may feel comfortable, but they're not your best bet on hard, sometimes slippery surfaces. A good house shoe can give you that extra grip and balance without sacrificing comfort. I once had a patient in her late 60s, full of life, always baking for her grandkids. She slipped on a small puddle of water she didn't notice by the sink wearing socks. Her wrist took the brunt of the fall. She couldn't bake or even brush her hair properly for weeks, all because of a few drops of water and the wrong footwear. You see, these little things don't seem urgent until suddenly they are. But let's flip the script on that. By paying attention now, by making a few thoughtful changes today, you can protect your independence tomorrow. You can keep doing the things you love: baking, hosting, decorating for the holidays without the fear of a fall lurking in the back of your mind. So now, let's pause and look around your kitchen together. What's sitting on top of the fridge or tucked away in a high cabinet that you use regularly? What rugs or floor mats have corners that curl up or slide around? What could you move or change today that might keep you safer tomorrow? If something comes to mind, share it in the comments. I'd love to hear what you're changing or thinking about. We've walked through rugs, bathrooms, stairs, and kitchens together, and we're not done yet. There's one more big hazard to tackle. It's easy to overlook, but when it shows up, it can be just as dangerous as any slippery floor or dim hallway. Now, let's talk about something that's often hiding in plain sight: clutter. It may not seem like a big deal. A few magazines stacked on the floor, a pair of shoes near the couch, an old basket of blankets you haven't moved in years. But these little things, they add up. Clutter is like a minefield for your feet, and one misstep can change your life in the blink of an eye. I remember visiting a longtime patient of mine. She was in her 70s, sharp as a tack, and had a house full of warmth and memories. But you couldn't walk a straight line from the couch to the kitchen without sidestepping a box of books or squeezing past a table that wobbled every time you touched it. She'd gotten so used to the setup, she didn't even notice it anymore until one night, her cane caught on a folded-up rug she meant to donate weeks ago. Down she went. It broke my heart, because it was preventable. That's the thing about clutter: it creeps in quietly. It tells you, I'll move it later, or it's not in the way. But when you're tired, or when your vision's not as sharp, or when the lighting is dim, it becomes the very thing that trips you up. So here's the gentle challenge I offer you today. Take a walk through your home, just like we've done together in this video. From the front door to the back room, pay attention to what's underfoot. Ask yourself, if I had to walk this path in the dark, half awake, or carrying a cup of tea, could I do it safely? Start small. Clear just one area: a hallway, a corner of the living room, the space next to your favorite recliner. Get rid of old magazines, unnecessary baskets, electrical cords that snake across the floor. If something's not useful, beautiful, or safely placed, maybe it's time to let it go. And while you're at it, think about the furniture too. Sharp corners on coffee tables, chairs that slide too easily, footstools that are too low or easy to trip over. These are all worth taking a second look at. You don't need to throw everything out. Just rearrange things with movement and safety in mind. Here's a little trick that's helped a lot of folks. Imagine you're using a walker or cane. Even if you don't need one yet, could you move through your home freely with it? If the answer is no, it might be time for a bit of decluttering. Remember, your home should be your safe place, not a place full of hidden risks. Now, I know we've covered a lot together, and maybe it feels like a lot to take in. But here's what I want to leave you with. You are not powerless. You don't have to overhaul your entire life in a day. All it takes is one small change at a time. One secure rug, one sturdy handrail, one cleared path. Each change is a promise you make to yourself to stay strong, to stay safe, and to keep living the life you love. And don't forget, none of this is about giving up your independence. It's about protecting it. That's the beautiful part. These simple changes are what allow you to keep cooking your favorite meals, walking out to the garden, visiting your grandchildren, or just enjoying a peaceful evening in your own space. You deserve that peace of mind. You've worked too hard for it. So today, I invite you to take action. Just one thing. Tell me in the comments, what's one small change you'll make this week to help prevent falls in your home? Maybe it's finally getting that grab bar installed, or tossing out the slipperiest rug in the house, or organizing that cluttered hallway. I'd love to hear from you, because when we share, we inspire others to act too, and we build a community where nobody has to feel alone in this journey. If you found this video helpful, take a moment to click the like button. It helps others find this information too. And if you want more real talk and real solutions to help you stay healthy, happy, and independent, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. There's more to come, and I'd love to have you along for the ride. No matter your age, no matter your challenges, there's always a way forward. Here's to safer steps, brighter days, and living your best life at any age. You've got this.